What's good? What's good? In the world of YouTube. What's everybody up to? Let's see. What this right here? Oh wait, what did this reach? Is it free? Or is it like that? No, it is. Can I move this shit out of the way? No. Gotta be a different way to do this like that. I don't know why it doesn't let me move that. But I want to touch the rest of the stuff because then I don't want it to log me out. Like it always does. Damn it, I can't move this shit. Oh well, we'll just leave it there for now then. Fuck it. What's good, YouTube? What's cracking like it? What's everybody up to on this fine Thursday morning? While we were messing with the settings. But it's not letting me move this shit. I don't know why. It has all kinds of options. I don't even know how to use them. YouTube makes everything so complicated. Like, what the fuck are these options for? Guidelines for enable. Okay, I guess that's for the guidelines. But what's good? What's good? What's cracking like it? What's everybody up to on this fine Thursday? Cause it's Thursday, ain't got no job, ain't got shit to do. Oh no, wait, that was Friday. No, it technically got fired the day before, no? So he got fired on Thursday. Stealing boxes, trying to build a clubhouse. They say they got me on tape trying to steal boxes. Dun, 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 dun. But what's everybody up to? What's on the agenda for today? Besides taking over the world. How much? Oh, yeah, gracias. I appreciate that. And I'm pretty sure you'll appreciate that too. And yeah, gotta love my wifey. You know what I mean? You know, she's my other half. You know, we too old to be playing games. Give a shout out. Buenos dias, G. What's good with you, my boy? What's cracking like it? What you up to, carnal? On this fine Thursday. On an early one, huh? Chilling about to crack a modelo. ¿Tan temprano, hijo? ¡Ta madre! Tú sí estás pesado. That's right, my boy. Cheers. Para la cruda, ¿no? I was like, let me come on here early since this is the time that nobody gets on. You know? That way I don't cut into the rest of the channels. And the rest of the channels' time frames. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, well, yeah, you are right. It is 5 o'clock somewhere. Like in New Zealand. Happy hour. I never understood why happy hour is 5. I would figure it'd be more like 3, no? Or 5 is when people are getting out of work, huh? No, but like at 5, you're already at the cantina? Shit. Or those places that when you get out of work and there's a cantina in front of the job, like like bastards do it on purpose. Can't even call in sick, huh? Because they'll see you at the cantina. Like, oh, I can see you right here. You drinking? Like, no way, it's my twin brother. But damn, man. Well, nobody says you can't have a cheddar for breakfast, right? That is true. You know, for Mexicans at least. And the ranchos, you know how that goes down in the rancho like that? Like, no, vieja, no quiero orange juice, quiero una chela, una michelada. We got on, we got on it when everybody's still asleep. Everybody's still knocked out. Cause man, everybody else be getting on like later on, so it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I like your video content. Hey, gracias. I appreciate that, TK. Have you ever thought of doing interviews? Yeah, I have several of them right here on my channel. I have interviewed several people right here on my channel. Like I have like I don't know, like 17 interviews right here on my channel, or maybe more. Bless you. Yeah, so I got like a few interviews already. You know, I interviewed several people like Cholo Trucker, Roll Call State of State, Locked Out TV. You know, a few like channels. So yeah, we have had several. Gunpowder. Saludos, my boy. Yeah, but we actually we have a few. You know what I mean? But there is there's not that really that many people that I mess with on YouTube. That's why, you know, for obvious reasons. But I was like, let me hop on right now, huh? Because I know everybody asleep right now. Then I know those bigger channels hop, you know. Because every time I try to go on, there's like 7 channels on. I'll go peep them out. Maybe a Mexican food review the best thing here. Yeah, I actually have done those too. I actually have a few of those too. I actually have several of those. Saludos from the NYC. That's right. Shout out to New York City. Woo woo. It's the East and the West coming together. Boom boom. There's that boom bop. The land of the boom bop. That's one thing I do like New York style beats. They got the legit beats. I like that boom bop style. The East Coast boom bop style, because the West Coast boom bop style is kind of like it's not up to par to like the Wu Tang style beats or Cannabis and then you know. Well, then again, they are the creators of it, so of course you know you're not gonna be able to get to you know to that level because they're the teachers. But those beats are sick though, like those underground boom bop type style beats. Back when beats used to be good, not like nowadays that beats are whack as hell. Like the hell? Waiting for the marching band to come out. Players Club from Red Forte would consider it. You think so? Um, maybe. I kind of see that beat a little bit more of a more like a clubbing roller. Now drill is popular music now. That's anywhere though. Anywhere it has changed. It has changed everywhere. Everywhere people listen to, you know, whatever the hell they call this kind of music nowadays. I don't even know what to call it no more, bro. Like some of this music leaves me speechless, bro. Like, not even hating. I'm just like, what exactly is going on right here? 93. So yeah, that's good shit too. Like what I would think is like boom bop is like a lot of the Fat Joe beats in the beginning in his early days when it was him and his squad. What was it, the Terror Squad? No, um like they were coming with some like legit shit, with Big Pun, obviously. Um, they were murdering you, and then wah wah wah, you know, just like everything else, you know. You had them and you had cannabis. Cannabis beats were legit too. I liked his beats. You know, cannabis has some sick beats. Just to hear them go like on a freestyle, like was savage. Hearing those fools were sick. They had a lot of really good rappers, but I mean, like when it comes to actual rap, like raw talent, Barrier hands down the best beats. You think so? Mm, they do. They're up there. They're up there. For me, I'm more like the East Coast or just like the raw West. You know what I mean? Not so much like all the modern day stuff, but more of the old school stuff. Everyone speaking on Big U interview. What do you think? What about his interview? Which one? He has so many. um, like which interview? Because I know he came out on a lot of interviews. I seen him on Vlad. I seen him on Street TV. I seen him on damn all kinds of channels. You know what I mean? I seen him on a few channels already. But which one though? Give it a shout out from Neto. That's right, Brown Price Sureños. That's right. Whoa, whoa. Shout out to Brown Price Sureños out there representing, holding it down at that Northridge City. Um, what's good with you, MD 2020? Much love and respect, my boy. I saw a Pakistan rapper who dresses like a Mexican. He's from out west. Yeah, there's several of them. There's several Pakistani rappers. Believe it or not. He said he kicked out 32 in Pelican Bay, right? Oh, he knocked out 32 Southsiders in Pelican Bay, right? Well, um, if that's what he said he did, then I guess. Um, my thoughts on that is, well, if that's what he said he did, I mean, you know, that's what he said he did. You know what I mean? Honestly, if I was to say if I believe it or not, no. I believe he knocked out fools. I believe he knocked out fools. You know what I mean? No doubt about that. You know what I mean? But 32, come on now. you know, like let's be realistic now. You know what I mean? 32 is way too much of an exaggeration. But that he knocked out fools, yeah, I believe that. But like I said, if that's what he said, then I really don't care much for like those type of like to get like all heated about it. I could already imagine people out there like, hell no, no, he did it. I'm not gonna be fighting over stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's nonsense. You know, that is literally is like it's like, why are you getting all mad for it? You know what I mean? If that's what he said that he did, I guess. You know what I mean? We'll literally be getting mad like if they say that they're the ones that got knocked out, huh? It's crazy though. Just at work. Shit, oh, nah, todos igual, camarada. Todos igual. You know what I mean? We all gotta work. Raza is speaking up on it, and eso sitting else. What was it? Serio? Well, I don't know why he would say some stuff like that. Maybe he got caught up in like the whole, the hype of the internet. You know what I mean? But mm, realistically, for him to say he got knocked out 32 homies, nah. Um, I could picture him saying that he knocked out like 5, 8, but 32. Come on now. You know what I mean? That's that's retarded. Like for when guys come on and they say that they beat up like it was like 32 versus one, like fool, not even Muhammad Ali, fool, not even Mike Tyson himself. Um, you know what I mean? Because you're gonna get tired, you're gonna get overwhelmed, and I believe he's a good fighter. I would think he was a good fighter. I believe he has hands and will throw it down. But so would those fools. You know what I mean? Because those fools, they're no scrubs either. You know what I mean? And a lot of them fools are boxers. You know what I mean? And pretty good too. You know what I mean? So for him to say that he knocked out 32, I mean, but either way, I mean, I'm not gonna be making an uproar if that's what he said he did. you know. 'Cause it's not really, how could I say, it's not really much of like I don't really care, if that's what he said he did. You know what I mean? Like, that's his story, not mine. I'm not too, how could I say, uh I'm not too good with like that kind of stuff. Like I'm kind of a party pooper when it comes to that kind of stuff. I know people would like it if I was to be like, man, fuck that, man. That fool knocked the hell no, homie. I would have knocked that fool out myself, homie. But nah, those are just games for the internet, and we don't like playing them. You know, I know probably maybe if I made videos like that, I probably would have like 100,000 subscribers already. But nah, we ain't trying to do all that. He must be. I'm telling you, not even Mike Tyson. Salute. Oh, what's good with you, Sneaky Beanie? I don't know. Yeah, because that number is like a little bit too hard to realistically believe. But I would believe like if he said 8. Shit, I'll believe if he even said 10. You know what I mean? But 32. Like shit, I don't even think there's 32 motherfuckers in the riot. But like, damn, he knocked out each and every single homie that was in the fucking the yarda. Shit, that's crazy. Um, but like, he probably got wrapped up in probably like the internet hype. You know what I mean? Like, because I know that there's certain people that when you go to the channel, the way they interview you is like they kind of pull you into the madness. You know what I mean? There's several people that conduct those kind of interviews. You know what I mean? That they just look for the drama and the dirt, or to look to like throw some kind of wood into the fire. Like what's his name? Like Whack 100 does that kind of stuff. So does No Jumper. They tend to do that kind of stuff. That's why I'm not too fond of their channels. I don't really like the drama. Are you a maniaco? Am I a maniaco? No. They say. I think I'm actually normal. Um, Depending what normal is, huh? We all have our different ways of what we consider the norm. I'm a local. It's close to maniaco. You know what I mean? But shout out to all those maniacos that are out there. Give it. Do you have any glitcha from the Huntington Park brats? Yeah, I actually know them pretty well. You know what I mean? I got a lot of camaradas out of the brats. You know what I mean? A lot of good solid homies out the brats that I'm really really cool with. You know what I mean? Um, they're the homies right there. No doubt about that. They definitely got solid in their team on both sides, on the Bell Gardens and the Huntington Park. You know, because you know how they're in both locations. It's the same shit almost, because it's like technically the right here neighboring cities. Uh, what's there? Well, they're an old school barrio. You know what I mean? That originated at Huntington Park. Actually, yeah, I'll probably do a video. I'll probably do a video breaking that. Actually, I'm gonna interview one of the homies from the Brats. You know what I mean? I'm hoping to get it out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's always better when it comes out of their mouths. So we're gonna be bringing some of those. You know what I mean? I know I got a few homies, you know, lined up. You know, definitely for that. So I think that would be cool. So we'll be bringing some of those. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll be breaking down like a lot of sets. 'Cause I know that there's a lot. Not just Hispanic too, like from just like all over the damn place. You know, from Russia to England to France to Egypt and everywhere else in between. So, you know, the madness be everywhere. I don't know nothing about the life in Cali, but I even enjoy the videos about the beginning. All right. No, yeah, like you know, sometimes you know people get curious like about other places. Like I myself, you know, get curious like about like how it is in New York, Chicago, Miami, shit, and even places like you know, like outside of the United States. You know what I mean? Like you know, like how their underground world works. You know what I mean? Like it's a trip. You know what I mean? Because like it exists all over the world, and you know, similar to it is crazy. Um, I learned a lot about the West Coast from. Oh, gracias, my boy. I appreciate it. Yeah, you know the West Coast definitely be popping. Killy Cali. You know we only bring it, you know, 100 right here. Even though I know a lot of people don't really like that, you know what I mean? Because they wish I would, you know, feed into the circus, but we ain't trying to do all that. I'm from Baltimore. All right, that's right. I'm gonna soon be covering Baltimore as well. You know what I mean? Because I know that they have a shitload of gangs too. uh, I know it'd be crazy out there too, like big time. Um, you know, that's one of the places that be definitely goes down. Buenos dias, carnal. What's good with your West Coast graffiti? Whoa, whoa. Go subscribe to the West Coast Graffiti Show. That's the homie right there. Definitely brings out good content. I like watching how people travel and show how other move in different. Yeah, I agree with you. That also piques my curiosity, you know, like especially when they're like going like in different places like England or France and shit like that. I'd be tripping out, you know what I mean? Because I don't know why in my head I always picture like I don't know, I always pictured it be like the Mary Poppins movies. And then to find out that it's like fucking killings and graffiti and drive-bys and gang fights as well. Like, damn, what the fuck in France? Like, damn, homie. That's crazy. I would like to cover more positive things that we do for the community. Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of things that they do, but sad to say, people won't even accept it. They'll say that it's fake, it's bullshit, it's they anytime a homie does positive things, they never wanna see that. You know what I mean? They'll try their hardest to, you know, they don't like when people make sense of stuff. You know what I mean? They want to live by their narrative that they've been fed. Like, oh, this was stupid. Like, why? Like, tell me what exactly did I say that didn't make sense to you, bro? You getting mad because it makes sense. Shout out to the Maniaco Town locals. That's right, Maniaco Town locals. Whoa, whoa. Where they located at? Mary Poppins. Serio, huh? See somebody coming down in an umbrella. Shh. I be tripping out like, damn, what the fuck? She has a cuete in the umbrella, huh? Like the penguin. Imagine. Damn, Mary Poppins, fucking gangster. Trying to rob her purse. Take out that machine gun. Shit, nowadays they be whipping out fucking threateners out of all kinds of places. Yeah, but like about the positive thing that homies, because homies have done toy drives and donations and shit like that, but stuff that the society never sees, you know what I mean? Or like let's say when the riots were happening, when people were vandalizing, when the George Floyd things were happening. I remember me and the homies, were in the neighborhood, and there was people trying to break into the businesses that are right there, you know what I mean? Trying to like vandalize them. And we kicked them out, you know what I mean? We told them that they had to get stepping, you know what I mean? So, we protected all the businesses that are right there, because those are a lot of the homies, family, work there and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So they will be out of a job, and some of them were, family owned businesses. So, we ain't gonna let you just come and do all that shit. Like, you lost your minds. And people were tripping out like, why do you guys care? Like, fuck. This is our block, motherfuckers. What you mean? Think we're gonna be letting you guys wreak havoc right here. You fools lost your fucking minds. Fools were getting their asses whooped trying to do all that kind of shit. Like, I know that we do madness, but we don't do pointless madness. Like, there's reason for our madness. You know what I mean? And there's never that kind of shit. When do you ever see fucking gang members just storming into a fucking swami and you know some fucking shit up like that? They don't. We do madness like when it comes to like the enemies. You know what I mean? But pointless madness like that, no. I mean, because there's no point to it. Like, how's that gonna benefit? Like, how's that gonna be benefiting the hood or something like that? It's not. Maniacos are everywhere from east to west. Back. Yeah, maniacos are everywhere. True that. There's too many nowadays. I could tell you about NYC is full of Bloods, Crips, now Latin Kings, lots of power. Now, I know, yeah, they have a bunch of Hispanic neighborhoods. I know that for a fact. It's crazy. It's just like Los Angeles, if anything. What's good for tonight? You're drinking or working? We working, my boy. You already know. La vida de esclavo, homie. So all we gotta do is work, work, work. Just working. That's right. Whoa, whoa. No, me out of Long Beach, straight up working. Expecting some fast and furious. Serio. Uh 49ers. Ooh, ooh. Oh, that's right. West Coast Graffiti is a 49er fan. Have you have Instagram? I'm gonna tag you. Um yeah, it's MC Shadow Music, uh MC Shadow M.O.D. Entertainment. I think that's what it is. I think. I'm not too fond of social media. We're barely getting hip. A hip hop, a hibbity hip. We're still stuck, you know what I mean, in the dinosaur era. Like, let me get your pager number. Like, pager? Like, oh, they don't got no pager no more. So you can't even find a fucking payphone no more. Shit, like, who the fuck be using payphones nowadays? But I know there's a lot of places that's just like LA though. You know what I mean? So I know it's just not here. All right, that's right. Out of East Los, that's right, homie. That's right. Shout out to East Los. That's where I work. I work in the on the east side in Boyle Heights. So I know a lot of people out of East Los as well. Again, East Los is feed man. You know what I mean? They got a lot of good stuff. You know, because it's so it's so full of our culture. It's not even funny. Gotta get off the computer. Keep the good content. Gracias, my boy. Handle it. I feel you. It's all we could do. Keep the hustle going, and the hustle don't stop. Even though people wish it would stop. You know. But yeah, we ain't going nowhere. Yeah, but East Los got especially with the food. They got the Bombay food, my boy. Bombay. They got the good shit right there. Especially with tamales, because it's rare that you can find anywhere else where you can get tamales. Like on any given month. You know what I mean? Other places just sell them on the fucking holidays. What up, M.O.D? I miss you, bro. What's these lives? Oh, what's good with you, my boy? Yeah, it's just that we be, backed up, be busy. And then, like, when there is free time, I see that there's other channels on, and I just don't want to be, I don't want to be trying to be, cutting in on them. You know what I'm saying? I let them do their thing. Uh, yeah, no, yeah, Simon. I work in the back coolers. I work in the doing all the frozen shit, like doing the orders and all that shit and stocking that. But I work in the back, like in the in the ice, like the cooler. It's like the warehouse, but it's like where all the frozen shit's at. It'd be a bitch. But like you probably like see me like when I come out, like when I go to breaks and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's cool, my boy. I'm never hiding. Serio. Yeah, but we do that. Pays the bills. Handle it, my boy. Ya sabes. Gallina clicks really rep the city a lot. Yeah, Gardena, definitely for sure. They got it on lockdown. There's no doubt about that. The guard, yeah, they definitely been doing their thing. Yeah, let me get. Serio? Well, I'm there all the time, my boy. You know what I mean? Hey, I actually have had people, no lie to you, I've actually had people, like ask me for that kind of or pictures and stuff like that. I'd be tripping out because sometimes what it is that they just stay staring, you know what I mean? And so I start thinking like, what's up? Like this want some pedo or you know what I mean? Um, so I'm like, oh, what's up, homie? Like, was there like an issue or whatever? Like, oh no, hey, aren't you there? Like, oh yeah, Simon, Simon. Like, you guys just can't be staring like that, you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna think, the opposite. you know, I'm be thinking like, oh, what the fuck? Because at the end of the day, we still from the street, so it's like, how's your day going? What's good with your Turbo? Yeah, Turbo, I haven't seen you in a while, my boy. It's going, feed me. Yeah, I be tripping out on that. Legit shit, that shit does be happening. They just stay staring at it, and I'm just like, what's up? Like, this fool's gonna try to make a move, or what the fuck? I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not, my boy. But I actually have had people ask me for that kind of stuff. No lie, I be tripping out too. Like, all right, okay. They're like, I'm just me. You know what I mean? Shit, I ain't nobody. I would never think I'm above somebody. You know what I mean? We all the same. But I'm cool as fuck. You know what I mean? I'm not one of those that thinks gays like muy muy. You know what I mean? Like some of the things that that their fart don't stink. Because there is people out there like that. Yeah, actually, I go to work in a little bit. I go in at 2:30, so about like an hour and a half. That's good, bro. Yeah, you got to. You know what I mean? Because I owe it to all these people. These people are the reason my channel crashed. You know what I mean? So why would I act? Because there's people that are like that. You know what I mean? That they think that they're high and mighty, that they can't even show any kind of love because they're somebody in high places. So and it's like perdón. It's crazy when individuals think like that. Like I don't know why that happens. To be honest with you, like who's really be thinking that they're the granddaddies? Like relax, fucking Pope Francis. Some is is nothing else but most Hispanic bankers. My fam are Latin kings. Let's support. All right. We got Latin kings down here too. You know what I mean? Um, we have actually a big chapter of Latin kings over here. Actually, you know what I mean? They're pretty huge. They're because they're like in several places. Um, like in a few cities. I would say maybe like I don't know, like four, five cities. Oh, that's what's up. I didn't know it was. Yeah, they're deep as hell over here. You know what I mean? You got them in Van Nuys, you have them in Fontana, you have them in Pasadena. You have them in several spots. You know what I mean? Roll out the red carpet when they walk. Serio, no lie. Because I get a lot of people that hit me up that watch my channel that are like pretty important people or whatever. You know what I mean? Um, but they would never acknowledge my channel. You know what I mean? Even though we chop it up. But it's all to the gravy, you know what I mean? What do you think about the uh like the NFL in general or other teams, other countries trying to play football now? Are you are they any outsiders? Jersey World. Yeah, actually there is. There actually is. There's two neighborhoods over there. You have the South Lows that are over there and you have the Brown Price Sureños. Um so you have them. They're not that big, but they're present, you know what I mean? Um Like I said, the homies literally exist everywhere, bro. Everywhere. And that's no lie. They're just the illness. It's crazy. You know? It's the madness. Yeah, you can find homies anywhere. Anywhere and everywhere. Wherever there's chaos. Sad really. But it is what it is. All we could do is, hope for a better future. If society will allow it. They make it awfully difficult though. Because in reality, society is the one that pushes more negativity than anybody else. You know what I mean? Um, they make it really hard for these individuals to try to walk a straight path. Because they're not the most positive people in the world, or they don't come, so positive. They come more negative than anything else, and then they wonder why these people react the way they react, or respond the way they respond. It's like, well, I mean, if you came just start, talking shit, I mean, I don't think nobody would, really like that. Stockton is very violent. I saw like this new thing about three nothing. No, yeah, the Norteños do their thing too, my boy. That's definitely without a doubt. You know what I mean? Norteños definitely. You know what I'm saying? Well, all sides do their thing. You know what I mean? From the Latin King, People Nation, Folk Nation to everywhere. Oh, wherever you see street activity, those people are gonna be holding it down. From the street guys in Japan to to everywhere. They're gonna have their writers. You know what I mean? And I know people like to be hating. They come on here and they be like, "Oh, nah, this fools ain't about shit." Like, bro, shut up. If you really from the streets, you know that individuals handle their business. Plain and simple. You hate it or love it, doesn't change the facts. What's good? Southside Carnales. They said that's right. Shout out to the Carnales representing woo woo. That it Kings lost its power. The NYC. Serio? Really? I could picture them being like still like maybe like as a dominant neighborhood or what? Like maybe like as the dominant presence there. But you know what? Everywhere, yeah, it's not like how it used to be. So none of these neighborhoods actually hold the power like they once did. You know what I mean? But it's for the better though, because times are changing. You know, people are not so um you know into the madness no more like how they once were. But then they still have like a lot of members like in Chicago and like in the surrounding areas too though. Because I know they deep as hell too. They're one of the the most largest, Latino gang as it is too. Next to like 18 MS, neighborhoods like that. Can't sleep on them either. They definitely be handling business because they've been around for a long ass time too. It's like the 40s. Yeah, it's like the 40s or 50s that they've been around. So that's already a long ass time. Yeah, but it's not always about money. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, but I mean, if there's no future in a street neighborhood, there's less, in those other types. Because right there is no friendship at all. At all, at all. They just lost the structure they had it. The largest Hispanic. Yeah, I figured that much. Yeah, I know that they're huge too. You know what I mean? I know that they definitely big. Oh yeah, yeah. MS is definitely in New York. That's without a doubt. There's a lot of them actually in New York, and I know because I have family that stays out there in New York that gangbang out there, and so they tell me the rundown about shit that goes down over there. You know what I mean? That's why when Maniac Latin Disciple. Actually, that's where my cousin's from. He's from the Maniac Latin Disciples. So that's why when I'm gonna be covering that area, most of the info is gonna come from him. You know what I mean? He tells me like how it works, down over there. He's like babysit me one. Nah, yeah, MS definitely be out there. Yeah, the Maniac Disciples are definitely crazy, crazy mofos. Um, what a big dog. The Patch Gang is definitely up in the house. Whoa, whoa! Shout out to the dog pouch and that Perromont. Just subbed. I've been watching your videos for a minute. And they are pro. Hey, gracias, my boy. I appreciate that. The message deflated. Why they deep in? Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, they be spreading like everywhere, like cancer. You heard they got gangster disciples in Oceanside, and I heard. Really? Maybe. Um. Yeah, I can see that. They, there's not. It's not no really no animosity like towards like East Coast neighborhoods like that. I know that they have a problem with us, but we really don't have. Tune in from Richmond, California. That's right. Shout out to Richmond. Woo woo. Definitely cracks in Richmond as well. That's without a doubt. Richmond has like a lot of areas that'd be treacherous. Yeah, but I'm not surprised to hear about the gangster disciples. Like, because they deep as hell too. Shit. You know what I mean? They're large, very large as well. They run in the thousands. It's just that typically everyone just knows of like the norteños, sureños, Crips and Bloods, but there's like you have other fractions that are just as big and deadly and all that. You know what I mean? Can't sleep on them either. The only reason why with us is because we were made public by the media. You know what I mean? They look to like sacrifice somebody. We were just scapegoats. You know what I mean? Because the other places refused to admit that they had a gang problem. That's why. There's GDs in NYC, but only. Oh, serio? I would figure that there would be a lot in New York. Saludos from up north. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Hey, likewise, carnal. Shout out to all of, up north representing. Woo woo. You know, definitely be respecting the north out there. That's crazy. I would figure there would be more disciples in New York. I know New York's list of neighborhoods is like massive too. Bills pull up. Oh, serio? Damn. It's crazy. I know Detroit, their gangs are more like crews, not crews, but like certain individuals that just roll together, like their own posses that do their thing. You know what I mean? It's kind of like what Oakland does a little bit too, in a way, because they're not like actual like specific like gangs like that were like territorial or like graffiti and stuff like that. It's more like like that's your squad. Colors movie was supposed to be people nation and folk nation gangs would be. Damn, that's crazy. What a trip. Yeah, that would have made a big difference. Like, yeah, throw them out there. And it's crazy though because um they attach it to like Sud, but in reality the movie Colors had nothing to do with the Sud, you know what I mean? As a matter of fact, none of those movies had to do nothing with the Sud. The only one is American Me, but like every other like Blood In, Blood Out, like Colors, like none of those movies had to do because none of those gangs are actually like real gangs, you know what I mean? They're not like, well, they're actual neighborhoods, but I'm saying that the ones that they used in the movie weren't based off of the actual street gangs. You know what I mean? Um, so it's not like really about like the Sud because those are like made up gangs for the movies. Well, at least for the Hispanics. Um, because there's a 21 Street, but not it wasn't the one that they were using in the movie, or there is a Vatos Locos, but it wasn't like the one that they were using for the movie, or and shit like that. Now there's just a few hoods in Brooklyn. Serio? Said we're growing up and we're just our friends from. Yeah, there you go. See, yeah, like that. What about M.O.D? Where did you grow up? Where are you? I grew up in the San Fernando Valley, North Hollywood. My favorite places to eat. There's a lot of them. Shit. There's a gang. Depending what I'm in the mood for, because so many different spots have different things. Mexican spots where I grew up at. I like Takoyama. You know what I mean? But sirloin burger was my shit. It was right there in my neighborhood, but since we caused so much chaos, they took it down because we didn't know how to behave. We ruined it. The Rigo's tacos, that shit's bomb too. Um, fuck, a lot of spots. ¿Qué vale, carnal? Saludos and respects to you. That's right. What's good with you, Güero? Shout out to the Yarda. Woo woo. And then over here now, where I stay at, I would say like Birria Esquivel. That's a bomb ass spot for birria tacos. You know what I mean? For those who like birria tacos, that's just like it's like the best, bro. It's like heaven, literally like heaven. With the salsa. Oh man, y'all don't even know what y'all missing. Real birria tacos. Oh yeah, with the consomme. You already know, bro. That should be fire. It could cure fucking cancer. That's how good it is. That's right, homie. Now you're. Serio? No, that shit is bomb, bro. Those birria tacos from right there. Man, it's something else, bro. That's. You already know what the consomme, and they sell some bomb ass salsa too. But that should be hot as fuck, though. Like shit spicy, but it's bomb. It is a spot. Oh yeah, they have birria quesadillas too there. They have everything quesadillas. They have burritos, tortas, all of that, all of that, all of that. You know what I mean? But I just prefer the tacos dorados. But yeah, like I'll eat it off. Oh, it's all good. That should be bomb. But that should be hitting. Oh, what's good with you, little Art? What's cracking like it, my boy? But that's the spot right there for the birria. No doubt about it. Or the wet burrito, the burrito mojado. You get that big ass wet burrito. Shh, my boy. Right here, that's the one thing we got, home. It's a lot of Mexican spots that's like fire, full fire. Like so many to choose from. It's not even funny right here. Not only that, but you have like taco stands in every 3 feet. Serio, that's one thing right here in Los. You got a gang of taco stands. This is crazy. And somehow there's still long ass lines in all of them. There's like 5 taco stands on the same block, and they all have lines. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? And it doesn't help when you're waiting in the line and you can smell the food and all that. It's like you're drooling and shit. You look like Homer Simpson. Oh, like that. Serio. Be having a puddle right there of your drool. Saludos, mi gente. That's right. Just growing to get ready for work. That's right, my boy. Me too, in a little bit. Pretty soon they're gonna be gangs. There's gonna be gangs too. Taco gangs? Serio, huh? This is street tacos, fool. Fuck tortas. boss. Are you still in SG? Yeah, my boy. Well, yeah, that's where I have my cantona. You know what I mean? Serio. Crossing out each other on their menus. On their menus. Gonna be crossing each other out on their menus. Are the corn guys in your area passing golf cart? A golf cart? Oh man, that was in a golf cart. Nah, so far the ones over here they're not doing so well, my boy. I guess you know what I mean. They're still in the shit. If anything, they're going backwards because you see them in shopping carts, homie. Instead of you know how you typically get the box shape, elotero cart. Nah, these supposed to be in shopping carts, my boy, with one wheel. With one wheel, my boy. Shopping carts with one wheel, homie. Their horn, the shit doesn't even make noises no more, homie. It's like like the pure air. uh, so they're downgrading, if anything. Business not so well for them over here. That's funny. Saludos from North Carolina. That's right. Shout out to North Carolina. Even to homies. Homies. Eh, Oh, you mean Homeboy Industries? No. Um, I respect what they do. You know what I mean. But that's for like I guess. Not gonna say like gang members that like found like God in life and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I never been there though. Calling each other taqueros, serio, taqueros forever for life. Put the bells on. What's that on the necklace? Serio, he got a gun for the. He's squeezing her. Hey, in case fools try to jack him, how you can fool them with that. And then the cops pull up, like, put the gun down. Like, no, look, it's for butter. For butter. Damn, they definitely advancing over there. That was at a golf cart, though. I could picture that too. A little go kart. They have a restaurant? Do they? Maybe, I don't know. I think I would have heard it by now, though. I didn't know they had a restaurant. They probably could, you know what I mean? Oh yeah. That's crazy. I don't really like look into too much of like, what they do and stuff like that. It just never caught my attention. Like I don't know. Like you rarely hear like people like mention like homeboy industries. Actually, I don't even think I have met one homeboy that actually has worked for homeboy industry or something like that. I personally I don't know. I don't know of any. Well, they left that life behind. Then you know. Of course, I'm not gonna like. But yeah, that's crazy though. Yeah, but the elote man's right here. Yeah, they haven't upgraded to golf carts yet. That sure would be crazy though to see that. With spinners, huh? Spinners on the wheels? Like, damn, fool's got spinners on this golf cart? Pocho interview by Yo. Or or is that like a person that he interviewed named Pocho? That works for a homeboy industry? Oh, he does? I'll scope that one out. I'll see what it's all about. Hitting the switches on the corn? Nah, you can't because you're gonna be dropping the raspados, my boy. Bless you. You'll be dropping the raspado and the juice for the corn, my boy. You can't have that, homie. She's gotta last. Remember that, because the struggle is real. The struggle is real. Bumping Tupac, featuring Chalino. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we gonna end it because we gotta get ready for work. So you already know how that goes, homie. So we out.